So in this tutorial I would be talking about I explained um about the aspect of the settings and said they are largely the same considering whichever objective you use. Now for this one, I know in the last tutorial I made use of the traffic objective. I said that the last page is the one that is largely different. So this is how the last page looks for the traffic objective. We can see carousel, single image, single video, slideshow, and collection. Now I'm going the first. Okay, I'll be explaining carousel, single image, single video, and slideshow. I won't explain the collection because it's not really important. Now, when we talk of carousel, normally when you see some adverts on Facebook, basically that of Jumia and yes, Jumia or Gigi, you will notice that you will notice the way they place their own adverts. They can place like 4 to 5 items beside each other, just like this, just like this. It's a pity it cannot be shown. Let me go to my Facebook and see if I can get something like that out. Okay. All right. Out. I don't think it's here. I don't think it's here. All right. I don't think it's here. So now, normally when you look out for Jumia adverts or Jumia adverts or Gigi adverts, you will notice that in the adverts they can place like 3 to 4 items beside each other. Now, that is basically for carousel is basically used for e-commerce stores that have several products to advertise at the same time. So once they do this, what actually happens is that when you see an item that you love and you click on it, it will take you to that item page where you can now place your order, and then you can probably pay online or pay offline. So carousel is basically used for e-commerce stores like Jumia, Konga. So this is the formatting we use to advertise their product. They can use it to advertise different items at the same time. Now let's talk about single image. Single image is used when you are only interested in just one advert. You are not trying to advertise several things at the same time using the carousel format, but you are only interested in advertising just one product. So you can make use of the single image format to do that. This is a single image. Now the next one we'll be talking about is single video. For example, let's say you don't want to make use of a picture, but you want to make use of a video. You can use that video. Now when it comes to slideshow videos, now in these slideshow videos, it's a little bit different in the sense that the slideshow video brings it, like it combines both picture and video. What do I mean? In the slideshow, you merge like 3 to 4 or probably 6 pictures together, and then you convert them into a video. That's what the slideshow means. Now this collection, I said I won't be explaining it because it's not important for us for this advert. So in this tutorial now, I won't be explaining in details the carousel because it's only important for e-commerce stores. I'll be talking about the single image, then probably the single video and the slideshow. All right, so let me go ahead and create and try and okay, let me explain some other aspects before I try and create an advert. So now when you scroll down here, you will see the text, the space for text, and your website URL and your headline, and you can also see the call to action button. So now this website URL spot is where you are going to input the people to get to. I must have explained that in the previous videos where I said in traffic objective you are trying to direct them to a sales page where they can drop their details. All right, so this is the portion where you will drop your URL. So and once you drop your URL here, this website URL spot is connected to this call to action. So probably depending on the action you want them to take, if you want them to if you want to use shop now, you can use shop now. If you want to use sign up, you can use sign up, depending on what your landing page is all about. But if you want to like um sell a product, mostly you make it of the learn more. So that immediately you place in your URL here in the space for the website, what you whenever anyone clicks the call to action button like learn more, they'll be directed to your website. Let me show you a vivid example of that form of advert. Okay, now this is a vivid example of the traffic objective. You can see these key daily choices. Now you can see the learn more button. So if I click on this, now you can see the website URL. Now if I click on this learn more button, it's going to take me directly to this page or their website. I'm expecting it to load. All right, you can see it's taking me somewhere else to their sales page, their landing page. You can see that it has taken me to their landing page or their sales page or whatever page you are using it for. Now, so this is an example of a traffic objective. This is an example of a traffic objective. You another one. Is also another example objective. This is another example of its traffic objective. Okay, all right. So basically that. So this portion of the text is where you type to see your write-up, because in where I did that, where there was this portion for text. Let me show us. Now for example, you can see this, you can see the text that is there. The one thing I did when my painful arthritis made me almost quit my job. Now this portion for text is where you are going to make your write-up. This portion for text is where you are going to do your write-up. I hope you understand. So it's as simple as that. There's nothing complicated there. There's nothing complicated there at all. It's as simple as that. Sorry, I don't know why my phone is in this morning and it shouldn't be doing so. All right, so I should just go ahead and explain other things. Due to the time, I might not be able to explain all of them in full details. I won't be able to explain all of them in full details. Now, for you to add image, you are going to see this button of upload image. Here is the button you will click on. to upload your image. The same way it is on the Android phone is the same way you are going to see it on the laptop. I believe that these are things you should be able to do. Alright, for the single video, it is almost the same thing. The only difference is that you are uploading a video. The only difference is that you are uploading a video. So when you look at this, you can see it upload video. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing. The space for text is still there. The space for website URL, headline, lemon, but call to action button is still there. The only difference there is that you are uploading a video. Okay, that said, the next thing is the slideshow video. The next thing is the slideshow video. Okay, now in the slideshow video, what happens is you are bringing in several pictures together. So this is how the slideshow video looks like. This is how it looks like. So you are going to start adding your images one by one, since you want to create a video. So let me start by trying to bring in several images together. Okay, they are still loading. So let me just bring in these 4 images. You can see the 4 images I've selected to bring in those 4 wristwatches. Then I'll now click on confirm. Now the videos are being uploaded. You can see them here. The videos are being uploaded. So once they are uploaded, I can now begin to do some other settings. Okay, fine. I can now say, okay, fine, for these settings I want them to be in the fade transition, and I want the image duration to be 3 seconds. As you can see that the 4 and 5 is not available. So the set, depending on the number of images you are uploading, if you are uploading just 3 images, the 4 and 5 might be available for you to use. But since it's 4 images, they reduced it to the maximum of 3 seconds. So this are the intervals. Like the 3 I set it to is, it means before one image will change to another, it will take 3 seconds. So let's go to the space for music. As you can see, we are in the settings part. So when I go to that space for music, I can select whichever music I want. So I'm selecting the first one. So let's see how it's going to play. Okay, let's play it again. So I can decide to change the song if I want. Okay, let's see how this one is going to play. So you can see that the songs, they are quite different, and you can actually upload your own song if you so wish. So that is that. Let me just click on create slideshow. So we have successfully created our slideshow video here, which will be uploaded and is going to reveal itself here. So whatsoever you do on this left hand side will be reviewed on this right hand side. This right hand side is called the preview. Is where you are going to preview how your advert will look like exactly when you are running it. It previews how your advert will look like exactly when you are running it. Because of time, I don't want to now you can see you can see it's like it's changing. So since the only thing I've only done is to upload video, so the only thing I will show here is the video. If I add the text here, it's going to reveal here. If I add the website URL, it's going to reveal here. But I won't want to go into that now because of time. There are other things to talk about. Now that being said, You can see on this right, on this top corner, we have create ads and we have use existing post. Create ad, use existing post. Now when you talk of use existing post, we are talking of a post that is already on your page. And remember, I said initially that whenever you want to run an advert, the first thing you need to do is to create a page. So this is one of my accounts that I'm using the page Perfect Deals. So use existing post. It means that I'm trying to use a post that already exists on that page. So here it's going to see it's already now no eligible post exists, meaning I've not made a post on that page yet. I've not made a post on that page yet. It's saying I've not made a post on that page yet. Okay, so let's um let's continue. Let's continue. All right, so I'm going to be talking about something else, another objective. So let's quickly um check other objectives. The next objective that I'll be talking about is the engagement objective. So in this engagement objective, I must have explained what the engagement objective is and how you are being charged. So let's just okay, let's just click on continue. Okay, so I believe we already know what's on this page, so I'm just going to click on continue. I'm just going to click on continue. Okay, all right, so in this type of advert I would okay, all right, um let me go to use existing and see. I think it's showing me something. All right, now we can see something that in the last advert we ran, I'm sorry, in the traffic objective, when I clicked on the um use existing post, it didn't bring anything out. But when I change the and I change it to the engagement objective, it brought some image, some things out. These things that I brought out now, this shows that the posts on the page are actually supporting engagement objective and not traffic objective. So let's just quickly go to create ad so that I can explain what this is about. All right, for the engagement objective, there are three ways we can run it. The first one is to make use of a single image, just as we see here. The next one is to make use of a single video, just as we've seen here. And the third one is to make use of the slideshow format. And I believe I've explained this slideshow already, and I've also explained the single image and single video. So it's just as simple as that. So this is the portion for the text shown here, and for the call to action button, you can decide to put, not to put a call to action, because I think I've told us already what the engagement objective is all about. That in the engagement objective, you want people to like and comment on your post, not that you are directing them to a landing page. So in this type of objective, you necessarily do not need a button, except you still wish to put it there, but you necessarily do not need a button. Right, the engagement objective is that simple to explain. So the next thing I would want to focus about is the video views. These things are actually not ad. They are actually not ad to explain. All right. So let's go to the video views. The video views. Okay, so we are there. Just click on continue. I'm not going to be touching all the um objectives. I'm only going to be touching the traffic engagement video views and probably the lead generation, because these are the four most important things. Then I must say this: when it comes to Facebook advert, it's quite wide. You cannot exhaust everything all at once. You cannot exhaust everything all at once. It's quite wide. All right. So in the video views, since this is about a video, you will necessarily will not see the portion for image. So the only portion you will see there is this single video and the slideshow video, since you are only trying to add to make use of a picture in your a video in your advert. So you can now use the, you can see where you have to upload your video, and or you can use browse library if you've uploaded the video already. So you can see the space for text, and there's no space for no space for call to action, except you want to add a website URL. So you want to add a website URL, you just click on add website URL. You click the button just in front of it. Okay, yeah, it's quite hidden. All right, so it's here. But normally when it comes to the video views, you do not normally see these things there. Normally it's not there, because based on the objective, you want people to watch your videos. So normally I would have expected Facebook to put it there, but they hid it in a bit. Normally I don't make use of this objective for my adverts. I just don't make use of them. The ones I make use of mostly are the traffic objective. I love that objective a lot. And even if I'm going to make use of other objectives, it's going to be the lead generation. Okay, that said, um the next thing I'll be talking about is the lead generation. So let's go back to objectives. When you are making use of your PC, this will be, you'll be able to see them clearer. Or if you are doing it by yourself, you'll be able to see them clearer. I'm using an Android phone because of the network connection is quite faster. Okay, all right, lead generation. Okay, load 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 load. Okay, all right, the continue, but it's not yet vivid. Okay, it should be vivid yet. Terms of service not accepted. You can't run leads until your Facebook page accepts Facebook lead terms. Okay, all right. So they are saying I should accept the terms and conditions. So I'm just going to read the terms and I agree. So I've accepted their terms and conditions. Aha, so now it's vivid to be clicked. So let's click it. All right. Okay. Take me to the next page, please. All right. Okay. Let's allow it to load. Okay. So you can see the options available. We have the carousel, single image, single video, slideshow. There are just 4 ways here, but I'm much more interested in the single image. As we all know, carousel is basically for all these e-commerce sites. All right. Um, so I've told us what the lead generation is all about. That you are trying to get people to sign up using your form, using a form on your landing page, and so that's how you will be charged. Facebook will be charging you per person that clicks on that fills a form on your sales page, on your landing page rather. That's what lead generation is all about. That's what lead generation is all about. That's what lead generation is all about. So there's nothing hard there. There's nothing hard there. There's something out there. Some things I would just want you to go check out by yourselves. To actually, once you begin to put your hands on these things, you begin to find them quite interesting. No matter how I try to explain everything, there will be one or two things I have still not explained. I'm just trying to show us the features of these things and how they work. So I have successfully walked us through 4 objectives and showed us how they work. So based on the one you want, you can just decide to choose whichever objective that suits what you are selling, and it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So in the next tutorial, I'm going to be talking about what I term audience targeting. Audience targeting, how to target the best set of people that will patronize what you sell. So alright guys, so see you in the next class. Bye.